Hey guys, welcome back to Play Prison. In the hotel of Silent Hill 2, just got the key to the hotel stairwell.
Nothing funny about farts. It's a very serious, somber game here.
Unless you bring in the whole thing about fear farts into the mix. You guys ever had those?
No.
Fear farts? If something scares you so bad, you're just like, ah!
I've had the.
I can't be the only one.
I've had the anxious, like, I feel like I have to shit feeling. Yeah. You know, like, when you have to go up on stage and give a presentation, and you feel like you might need to use the bathroom, even though you know you don't.
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like you have to poop.
I definitely get the nervous in my stomach feeling, but not like,
that's how
you're pooping feeling. Like, you gotta poop. It's like, oh, my stomach.
Here we go.
It doesn't feel like quite like I have to poop. It just feels like I could, or like if I went to the bathroom, I could. Like I might have to, but in a way that I can ignore because I know it's not real.
I'm on the 3rd floor.
All right.
Look
oh my God! You're right across from the room.
Ooh,
can you even go in there? Oh shit!
Told you guys we were down to the fucking wire on this.
Huh. You have the fucking tape and everything.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James.
What the fuck? Mary.
So there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going on it, okay?
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry. That voice.
Saving.
Alright. So yeah,
Huh.
that's what was on that tape.
Why?
It's fucking weird.
How that's marked out in red and everything else is purple.
Yeah, and then there's some doors that aren't marked whatsoever. Okay.
Interesting.
What?
What the shit?
What the fuck?
Huh. Teleporters.
Yeah.
Teleporters match. This is nuts. That's why we're so quiet, because, like, we're just trying to figure out what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part of this last stretch gets a little bit wacky with this crap. Okay, and that should take me over. Yeah, that takes me over to the gross hall. 216. Sure, the hallway door at the end of the gross hall.
There you go.
Unless it pops me out into the other hall again.
Yeah.
Who knows? Nope.
Okay.
Gross hall.
More gross hall.
Welcome to Gross.
Okay, I had to use that shit to go around it. I'm ready to use the elevator now. I was thinking if I'd continued down the stairs would have been locked. Thin ass balls.
It's a trick.
Where'd it go?
What floor am I on?
Who the fuck? I think two.
Can you check your map?
Yeah, because no, I was on 3, and I couldn't go anywhere in 3, so I went down to 2. I do like it when it does stuff like that. It kind of.
Fuck. Water.
Can I not? Fuck. Do I have to? Okay, do I have to go to? Just abruptly a wall.
Yeah.
I'm going into the bar still. I do really, really enjoy this last part because it's almost like the entirety of what you've just been going through is falling apart around you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, if you need all this stuff.
You set them up, I'll knock them down.
Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like...
Boss fight as the motherfuckers coming.
Oh, God, I need more light bulbs. Damn it. Ordinary men who fight like heroes. Premium canned light bulbs.
Premium canned light bulbs.
Light bulbs in a can. Fresh like a mother. Fucking hell, that music. Yeah, the fact that the water ripples like that.
Okay, it sounds like I can actually damage. Hell? I guess.
shit. What the hell?
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Now you're the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama. It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself. It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too.
You'll sit down.
For me, it's always like this.
There's a very, very, important thing that's brought up in the community concerning this scene and concerning Eddie's boss fight. Everywhere you go, things are normal, and then they start to rot, pretty much. That's how James sees Silent Hill. Whenever things change for Eddie, they become cold, like a meat locker. Whenever things change for Angela, they become burned and engulfed in flames.
Huh.
So when he says it's hot as hell in here, she turns around and says, "You see it too? For me, it's always like this."
Oh. Holy shit.
And it also explains why Laura just kind of runs around Silent Hill. Maybe she doesn't see anything.
Yeah.
She just runs around where there's monsters. I always just really, really like that idea.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Let's try that fucking water.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this town, this building is just decaying.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah. It's almost like he's seeing it for real. He's seeing it for what it
What it is right now.
Yeah. It's not changed in 3 years. Bullshit. fuck?
What the shit? I like how it's just a wall of them.
Hey guys. I know you're still watching this, and I know it sounds like I'm doing an intro, but I just wanted to say, welcome to the finale of Silent Hill 2.
Oh, snap, son. Here we go.
Two doors. The lady or the tiger. Shit.
Stop! Leave her alone!
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Leave the hell alone!
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Fuck.
You heard the stuff about the Pyramid Heads? Still holds true here. I can't do anything to them.
What?
Yeah, they're invincible monsters.
Holy fuck.
So do you have to just tell me about time out?
Yep. And it's completely fucking useless to do what I'm doing, but I just like doing this because this is where usually I've got like a crap ton of pistol.
That's fine. That feels realistic.
I think you hear it fucking tinging off of the hill.
Yeah.
They really
like,
are.
It feels like it's useless.
It's weird. They have such a like dominating presence, but they really are just the size of normal dudes.
Yeah.
And it's weird how the movie just makes him so jacked. He's got the pointy helmet.
What the hell?
Ugh.
Now they're dead.
Wow. What the? That's a tiny ass egg, man.
Is there a clue as to which to what one goes into which?
If there is, I've never been able to figure it out. I just think you have to just put them both in, like, put an egg in a door.
Wow.
And then once you have both of them in there, they open. And if not, you can just swap them back.
Okay.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusted. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, What are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! No use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go! Are you deaf? Don't come back! James! Wait! Please don't go! Stay with me! Don't leave me alone! I didn't mean what I said. Please, James! Tell me I'll be okay! Tell me I'm not going to die! Help me!
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Oh shit. What the shit?
Huh.
Good god.
Yeah.
Should be like full tier Dracula mode or some shit.
Yeah.
We're just like, I summon bats under this shirt.
James. James.
Ugh.
What in the fuck?
You've earned a trophy.
Yay.
Yay. Oh my god.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James. I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James, please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still
wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
There we go.
Damn.
Damn, indeed.
And that was the good ending.
That was the good ending?
There's 6 endings to this game.
Holy shit!
3 of which it turns out that Maria is the woman on top of the building, waiting as the final boss fight. The other 3 is Mary.
Whoa. What the fuck?
I wouldn't even begin to know how you can unlock other endings.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of little things, like little minuscule things, like how long you let yourself like remain hurt once you've been hurt, or like how quickly you heal after you've been hurt.
Jeez.
Or how many times Maria gets hit while you're wandering around with her.
Holy crap.
Or if you like constantly come back to the room that Maria lays down in when she says she has a hangover to check on her.
Wow.
There's a bunch of stuff.
I'd love to see those other endings.
Well, at some point we'll watch like a video that's got all the endings in there.
Well, that's all you can thank the Pebbles, I guess. Like, if you're sticking around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've stuck with us from the beginning. Thanks for that. I mean, this experience one of the best games on the planet, in my opinion. And if you're just watching this for the ending, then good for you. Sorry it's not in water, but I'm a good person.
In water.
That's one of the other, like, most well-known endings to this game, because that's the ending that the novel actually chooses as its ending.
Huh.
Turns out that this is, like, right after Murray died. You remember at the very, very beginning of the game, when I said I was going to tell you something, and you were like, no, dude, don't spoil it, I like this.
Yeah.
Like, the very first episode, Mary's in the trunk of his car. He's come to Silent Hill because he's going to drive into the lake and kill himself.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
And that's what happens in the in-water ending. He gets into his car by himself, drives into the lake, and that's it.
Wow.
And then, of course, there's all the fucking awesome things about, like, what the monsters mean and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like the straitjacket of, like the fucking personification of him feeling like he was stuck in that routine and he
Yeah.
couldn't do anything else. The nurses, because their things are so low cut and so, like, high cut for the dresses, because, like, he would see nurses and other women and couldn't do anything about it because he was stuck going to Mary back and forth.
Yeah.
Pyramid Head is a personification of himself, wanting to punish himself for what he did, because he never was able to forgive himself.
Yeah, like,
And you realize that at the very end, you see 2 Pyramid Heads, and that's right after you've told Laura, and she starts screaming at you that I hate you.
so
So it's like a personification of the town of Laura wanting to punish James as well.
huh. Interesting.
Multiple pyramid heads.
What I don't get is, okay, the letter that was read makes it sound like Mary dies off on her own of the disease some other time away from James. But then James thinks he's killed her himself. Which one is accurate?
So I think what it is that, like, she wrote the letter thinking she'd die off on her own, and then James killed her.
That could...
Oh, excuse me, there's 4 endings. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the one for the ending clear, the first ending, which is the one where he and Laura leave. Yeah, the leave ending. Saves 11. Total time, 4 hours, 57 minutes, 28 seconds.
Really?
In this playthrough.
That doesn't...
Remember?
Damn. Yeah.
Because I went back and redid it. Because, see, I've got 9 stars right there.
I don't understand how you'd have time to sit and whack these enemies for that, like, much time and solve all those puzzles in 2 hours. What?
Yeah, that's... You quite literally gotta fucking kill yourself. I don't even know. But think about it, man. What you do, you get the green spray.
Jeez.
So there we go, guys. Fucking
Yeah.
beat Silent Hill 2.
Yes.
That is nuts. Man, that was depressing, actually.
Yeah,
at the
it
end.
was.
It was just like, we did it. We'll get some kind of satisfaction of some kind of, oh my god, that was god, like, god awful in the way that was like, that's fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
But
it's a horror story, though.
It has to me. I thought it was good.
A conclusion.
You know.
It's not like it leaves you hanging or he just
Oh
kills
no,
himself.
I liked it. I liked the ending.
Think about it this way. Maybe she had already written that letter and gave it to the nurse, and he came and saw her out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And that's when she told him she wanted to die.
Well, she was in Silent Hill, I believe, right? Or did she come home? Wait, she was in Silent Hill, thinking she was gonna die.
Where are the other 2 coins?
God,
That's the real
this
question.
game.
That's the real question.
Where were the other 2 coins?
Okay, and I wanted to do one more thing.
Wait. What were the other 2 missing coins?
I wanted to say one more thing before we wrap up this whole series. Or
was
no, we've still got to go through Born from a Wish at some point,
Yeah.
and then the game will be complete.
Damn.
And Born from a Wish is like an hour, 2 hours tops.
Wow.
And that's when you play as Maria. You just wake up, and she just wakes up in her apartment above the strip club she works at,
Jeez.
and you wander around as Maria.
Cool. I hope that actually explains more about her character, because
It kind of does.
that's kind of vague and weird.
But I want to say, for you Pueblos out there, if you like Silent Hill 2, if you liked our playthrough and you're interested in the other games, or if you just like the games in general, there is a book called Silent Hill: The Terror Engine by Bernard Perrin. I'm going to throw a picture up there. This is a fantastic book. I've read this maybe 8 times, and it goes into, like, psychological horrors and, like, how it relates to actual psychological disorders and what the monsters mean in conjunction with different things in the game based on different people's theories, and it goes through the first 4 games and
wow.
breaks them down to that umpteenth degree.
Nice.
And just looks at survival horror as, like, sheer psychological terror.
Nice.
And it is Like, I'm not one for reading like essays or published essays or anything like that, but that is goddamn fascinating.
Nice.
Just straight up goddamn fascinating. So if you ever get a chance, if you'd like to, check it out. It's kind of hard to find. These guys have only done 2 books that I know of. The other is a essay, well, kind of an essay type book, just like that one, but it's about the nature of puzzle games and how they relate to Myst, Riven, and Exile.
Oh, wow.
But I'm glad you guys, you two, enjoyed this game.
No, I did, for sure. It's fucking...
It's dark.
It's
fucking
dark
wonderful
as
game.
fuck.
Yeah, but, I mean,
It's so good.
yeah. It really does, shed a new light to know exactly, or to know more details. I'll give it that way. I'll say it that way.
To, like,
more
to
details.
be able to put like the entire story behind whenever I go, man, this is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, I can understand why. And holy crap, this stuff is spoilers. Or at least,
Nah, it's fine. What, this stuff that plays? Oh,
just
I
the
guess
fact
so.
that, it just... Like, yeah, all this information...
That's
all
why I
this stuff,
That's why I didn't show you guys this before. That's why I didn't let it play.
Yeah.
And now you see why I got so irritated with like how they portray Pyramid Head in the movie.
Yeah.
no, yeah, Pyramid Head is so different.
This is interesting that it doesn't actually, directly relate to the other stories in Silent Hill either.
Yeah, it's just James' story.
Yeah.
I always felt like Silent Hill always struck me, I guess just because of what I know of the second game, even before we watched it, it was more of a personal hell kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, Silent Hill is just
Well, I
like,
always-
I'll be what I need to be to just fuck with people that are bad.
I always assumed that was that. You know what was weird? What's weird to me is that it feels like, the other people were, or horrible things had happened to them. And Silent Hill sort of lets you kind of damn yourself in some ways. Like,
It's a place where like you trap yourself in like you said, a personal hell, but like it's yours to do from that point on what you will.
Yeah.
Like James went through everything and got out.
I believe.
If you think like no, that is the leave ending. He and Laura leave, get in his car, drive away, and go back to the real world.
Okay. I just can't assume that without having seen it directly.
But you remember when the very beginning when he runs down, when I ran down the street, that like was the lead in, and it was like, no, I can't go back until I finish things here. You never saw the street was broken.
Yeah.
But no, like, he and Laura leave Silent Hill and go back, and he kind of takes her as his adopted daughter.
Nice.
Because that's what Mary wanted. But yeah, and just like, Eddie didn't know how to act in this new place, and he
Yeah,
just kind of
Eddie
like
didn't know-
completely lost
Eddie
it.
didn't know how to act
like-
in real life, apparently, because he shot a guy's dog and then shot a guy.
Yeah. I guess that was in the real world.
So Silent Hill was just like, cool, you suck. Come over here.
And then Angela, who had been like beaten and sexually abused by
Yeah.
her brother and her father.
Oh, I didn't even know about the brother part.
Yeah, that's another thing that people have like realized, and the guys at Silent Hill were like, yeah, good, you figured it out. Because
Wow.
it's shit like, there are some things she says that alludes to there was more than one person that did it, and then when you finally see her on the stairwell, she's looking for her mom, so then she can finally be at peace. And if you look up the stairwell, there's only 2 of those things that are hanging corpses on the walls,
Yeah.
gone over with skin, so it was her brother and her father.
Wow. Huh. Holy crap.
And since her mom her mom always told her she deserved it, a lot of people think she was there because she was going to like get revenge on her brother, her father, and her mom, and then kill herself.
Wow.
because then she would finally be able to rest, but she wouldn't want to live with herself after everything she'd been through.
Yeah.
And you notice, like, the whole thing about how everything looks different to them
Yeah.
than it does to James. Think about the other room we found her in. Like, the walls were all fleshy and shit. There were the holes with the constant pistons going in and out.
Yeah.
And that was the room where we found her confronting a monster that, like, if you look at the creature designs, there's, like, feet from the bottom on one end, a flat bed, and then it quite literally looks like a human figure on top and a smaller human figure underneath it with
Jeez.
a blanket of, like, skin
Covering.
canvas.
Yeah.
And they, like, when they move, it looks like the bigger form is raping the smaller form.
Holy crap.
Ugh.
And so that's a monster from Angela's mind,
Yeah.
just bleeding over. And it makes sense that they show up in the hotel, because that's the last place we see her. She's there before we get there.
Yeah. Holy
Since
crap.
she was getting to the end of her thing so strong there that some of the monsters were just, like,
Yeah.
still there.
And James's whole thing was just kind of falling apart at the same time. I wonder if there's any monsters specifically to Eddie.
I don't know. I really
Like
don't.
maybe those cage hanger things, because what the hell are they?
I don't know. Like, I really need to look into it again. But, like, yeah.
Wow.
And the cool thing is, the first game, the second game, the third game, and the fourth game, every single game has completely different monsters.
Cool.
Because they all represent something about the main character.
That makes all the sense. Because it really is the...
The Pyramid Head came back somewhere along the line.
He came back after... Oh, and excuse me, when we were talking about the Silent Hill games before, I left out, shit, it's Silent Hill something. It was the one for the PSP, and they ported it to the PS2, where you played as Travis, who
Touchdown.
was a truck driver, who, when they initially...
Homecoming, right?
No, that's
Okay.
Alex. You play as Alex in Homecoming.
Okay, I was thinking for some
Homecoming
reason...
came right after it, to the point where, like, Travis is the guy that like, Alex hitches a ride with and drops him off in his hometown, which is right next to where Silent Hill is.
Oh, wow.
So it kind of, like, leads into Silent Hill.
Okay.
But Travis was actually there, and, like, he's driving down the road past Silent Hill in the middle of the night and sees a burning house, and gets out and runs inside and picks up a little girl on the second floor who's burned all over, who's laying in the middle of a symbol.
Whoa.
And takes her outside, and it's like, it's the last bit of Alessa calling him there to finally put things to rest. And, like, it's just like for Silent Hill 1, where in that Silent Hill, all the monsters, which are new monsters as well, but they're based on Alessa's fears.
Okay. Interesting.
So he just kind of gets pulled into it. Not, like, because he's a bad person, but because, like, he just gets pulled into it because he's there.
So he gets there, and it's not his problem, Sanchez, but then it's his problem.
Yeah.
I guess that happens, but I kind of like the idea. I don't know, I kind of like the theme better of, like, you're here because the town
no,
wants
Yeah,
you.
that seems way more sensible.
That's like some The Haunting of Hill House level shit.
And it's
Yeah.
and it's really unfortunate, because the first game, Harry's there looking for his daughter, Cheryl, and all the monsters are based off of Alessa's fears. 2, it's all James.
Yeah.
3, Heather's been called back to Silent Hill because she's the goodness of Alessa. Because they want to use her to rebirth the god that they worship.
Holy crap.
And there's this really fucking brutal scene where she confronts the head of the cult in a church, and the cult woman is telling her all this shit, and she starts, like, screaming that she doesn't want to have anything to do with this, and the woman's like, it's too late. It's already inside you, growing. And she starts screaming that she don't want anything to do with this, and, like, she starts, like, convulsing, and she vomits up a fetus.
Oh! Oh!
Like the fetus of that god they're trying to rebirth.
Holy crap.
And in 4, Henry is just, like, it's weird, because, like, it's just this
Isn't that the
whole,
one in the room?
Yeah. It's just this whole shit with Walter Sullivan.
Huh.
Like, granted, I've never played that to fruition. I don't know if it plays into, like, Henry's psyche or anything like that, but it's primarily, like, stuff that have to do with Walter Sullivan.
That's cool.
And a cool little trivia fact is the apartment complex that Henry lives in is owned by Thomas Sunderland, who's
Yeah.
James's dad,
Holy shit.
who notes, like, there's one piece of, like, letter that you can find that talks about how Thomas hasn't seen his son or his daughter-in-law in years.
Huh.
So people don't know if, like,
Either this took place after or before?
if the water ending is what's canon.
Oh.
The in-water ending where he goes there with Mary's body and just drives him to the lake.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nutty.
So that was Silent Hill 2.
So wait, is the map the same in every game, but not really?
The map for the main city usually is. With, like, slight alterations. Like, maybe, like, a building is in, like, a slightly different place, but, like, most of the roads are the same name and all that kind of stuff.
Perfect.
And you actually go to completely different places in the first one.
Nice.
Like, the first place he goes is an elementary school instead of an apartment complex. And things like that. So you're like, each game, the
It's a different
hospital,
tour.
the hospital is the one that kind of, like, repeats. But each game, 1, 2, 3, and the one that Travis is in, you primarily go to different places. Like, Heather goes to the fucking amusement park.
Wow.
That's on the other side of Toluca Lake, the Silent Hill amusement park. We had to
Yeah.
answer that thing about.
Nice.
Yeah, she ends up going there. That's like one huge location she goes to.
I
Oh,
would
wow.
not want to go to Silent Hill amusement park. I think
It
I already said
is-
that, but holy crap.
It's fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah, I bet.
It's got these weird things that walk on legs and like the middle twisted flesh body in between, like the walking metal legs, a weird flesh body that has two heads on either end with these giant bone guillotines that'll just walk towards you and
Jeez.
spin. So yeah, you're kind of fucked if you don't have a ranged weapon.
Wow.
But thanks guys for joining us for this playthrough of Silent Hill 2. Thanks you guys for watching me play through another game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And have a happy and spooky ass Halloween, but stay safe if you're watching this on Halloween. But other than that, have a good spooky October, and we will see you next time for Born from a Wish. So we will see you guys then. Bye guys.
Merry
Bye.
Spooky Week. God.